What is up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Hump day. It is Wednesday, October the 13th, 2021. How you guys doing, D3 fam? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been able to chat with you guys here. Been a busy last couple of weeks. So I'm here to hang out with you guys for about an hour. So, or however long you guys want to chat. I'll wait for a few minutes for more of you guys to get on. It's good to be back, guys. Good to be back. It's been a couple of weeks. Took a little time off. And I think I'll be back probably on a regular basis now to talk to you guys. So, hey, hurry up and get on board. We got a lot to talk about today. A lot of good stuff, news breaking lately. We have full loaded agenda tonight. I see Steve Jackson. How you doing? What's going on? Thanks for stopping by. We're going to talk about the parks, of course. We're going to talk about this latest breaking news about the new Disney Genie Plus service. More in detail about that. I know you guys probably have questions about that. Of course, we're going to talk about the updates going with the tram at the Disneyland Resort. And we'll talk about more updates in regards to the web slingers. They're thinking about going into standby in a couple of weeks, pretty soon, on not so busy days. So we'll talk about that and more stuff as time goes along. So Steve, how are you doing tonight? What's going on? Talk to me. What you want to know? Questions about anything so far. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna have some more people coming on in a minute. You're the first one here. But anyway, pretty much my schedule is getting back under control. So I'll be back in the park. I was just in the parks last couple of weekends. So I'll be back. My next scheduled visit will be on October the 30th. So some of my friends are coming into town. So I'll be hanging with them. Then it really kicks in the high gear. Back in the parks almost on a weekly basis. I believe the first weekend of November. I believe the 6th. Then I will be, the following week, I'll be back in the parks for the opening weekend of the holiday season. The Festival of Holidays over at DCA. I'll be there. Then I'll be back the weekend of Thanksgiving. I'll be back in the parks. Then after that, hopefully more dates in December will open up. So what's going on, Brenda? How are you? Thanks for hanging out. I'm just getting warmed up here. You didn't miss that much. I'm just telling you guys what I'm going to be talking about tonight. I see Steve Jackson says, I'm just sitting here on my porch when you get trammed up. Oh, cool. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about Disney Plus. Yeah, Genie Plus stuff. Cobra, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing? So we got more people here right now, so I'll get started. Yeah, so first on the list, we are going to talk about the Disney Genie Plus. Now, if you guys haven't seen my video already, check it out when you get through. I just dropped a video on Monday talking about the more details about the new Disney Genie Plus service that's coming out. So, I'll get you guys all caught up. The Disney Genie Plus, Disney Genie service, pretty much is a free service. It's like your own butler or whatever like that. For what I understand, pretty much the free service helps you plan your day at the parks, which is pretty awesome. The more I read into it, so it's pretty much it help you set up, whichever event you want to try out. Say you want to do like a more Western or more like space themed adventure for your day at Disneyland. So it'll map out probably for you to check out Star Tours, to check out Space Mountain, and then head over towards Galaxy's Edge to check out that area over there or something like that. And it'll tell you the best times to hit those attractions. It will not and it will tell you the best times when these conjected for your set schedule, which is pretty awesome. And it tells you the best where you want to eat at, the best times to eat, and all that good stuff. Pretty much it helps plan your day. Now the other add-on to the service is the Disney Genie Plus. Now this is the one that I believe it replaces the Max Pass, formerly, the Fast Pass system. So if you guys remember before the parks had closed, I think 2019 and 18 they brought in the Max Pass. They added on for us, for I think it was like $20 a day, and pretty much it was like a virtual Fast Pass. So you can just get your Fast Pass from your phone like that. But the thing was is like it would sell out really quick. So I remember I used to have a Max Pass, and I used to be at the parks in the afternoon, and all the Fast Passes would be gone for the day, which is very frustrating. But the latest news about this is like these will not sell out anymore, which is a good plus right there. We're gonna double check. I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen. But I heard this new version, those Fast Passes will not sell out anymore for the attractions that are mentioned. So already, I think on Monday I talked about all the attractions that's gonna be included. It's pretty much the same attractions that were included in the Max Pass and the Fast Pass or Fast Pass system. But that's cool. I think that's $20 a day, which is not bad when you think about it. That's really not bad. Um, Plus, you can still do standby lines, which shouldn't be as bad as all, if they do it right. And you have single rider lines. So, okay, that's fine. But the kicker is like certain attractions are going to be included for premium. Your premium packages or premium attractions are, of course, Rise of Resistance at Disneyland, um, um, Radio Springs Racers over at DCA, and Spider-Man Web Slingers. So we're gonna talk about that in a second, but in a second. But those are gonna be additional costs between $7 and $15 a pop. But I think you'll be able. I think those are the ones that may sell out, which is kind of iffy right there. We're gonna talk about that more as more information comes about that one. But those are ones that pay as you go, pay as you ride. I think you'll be able to just ride once a day or something like that. So it depends. The verdict is still out. I don't want to race. I don't want to rush to judgment just yet. I don't want to be like where everybody else is like they don't like it. I want to give it a chance. But at first I was really skeptical. But now more and more information I've learned, and I'm listening to have other people talk about it. It seems like this thing might work. So hey, I was just things change and all that stuff. We're gonna give it a chance once it rolls out. But as you guys know, this rolls out at Disney World first on October the 18th, I believe, or 19th. Then there's no date when this is going to come out to Disneyland yet. So I'm thinking it may come out before Thanksgiving. That's where I'm thinking it might hit the Disneyland Resort. So the verdict is out, but I'm getting excited. I'm curious to see how this whole system is going to roll out and work. And of course, once I get my hands on it and start playing with it, I will be giving you guys some advice and give you guys some video tips on how to best use that service. So don't worry about it. I got you guys back. But talk about that. We're gonna have questions about that in a second. We'll catch up with these comments real quick. Let's see. Does that mean that Cobra Disney Jedi says? Does that mean that the Disney app will? Oh no. Cobra, the app is still gonna be around. The Disneyland app is not going anywhere. This is just an added feature inside the app. So this is like a little extra inside the app. The Disneyland uh, app is not going anywhere at all. It's just an extra feature. The regular Genie version is free. So that's like to help you plan your day out. That's the cool part of it right there. It helps you plan your day out. The part that you have to pay for is like the quote unquote fast pass portion, which is a Disney Genie Plus. So I think that's like $20 a day, and you have up as I think it's like 19 Disneyland attractions and DCA attractions, which is pretty much the same attractions they had before during the Fast Pass era. Then I think additional 3 for premium, which I think I just mentioned, Rise of Resistance at Disneyland, uh, Radio Springs Racers, and I just said it, Web Slingers. I think it's like you have to pay for those, which is not that bad, I don't think, because those are very popular attractions. But we'll see how that's gonna go. I don't know how that's gonna go really, but personally, I'm not gonna get it. I'll just do single rider for those attractions, or just stick. And they're still gonna have the virtual queues at least for Rise of Resistance. So if you're lucky and you get a virtual queue for Rise of Resistance, cool. You don't have to fork out the extra money. So it's still early to see, folks. We're gonna see how this thing will work out, but like I said, I'm gonna give it a shot. But to answer your question, Cobra Jedi, the app is not going anywhere. This is just an extra feature they're adding into it. So, all right, what is up, Angelica? How are you? Steve Jackson. All right, cool. Yeah, he just cleared it up. Yeah. Uh, there we go. Any more questions? Do you have to still pay for the previous if you no, no. That's your option. You don't have to pay for the premium rides if you do standby. You don't. Yeah, you don't have to pay for the premium. So standby, if this system works out like it's supposed to work, standby is not gonna be longer than like 45 minutes or hour max. That's what I'm thinking. Standby will pretty much be the way it is now. So it's up to you. If you guys really want to ride something really, or if you're on a crunch time or something like that, get the Genie Plus. I mean, that's up to you. So, but yeah, you can still do standby for premium rides. So you don't have to pay for a premium. So standby will be available, and I believe single rider may still be available. But once all this stuff comes out and it becomes official, I'm gonna double check with you guys and make sure I'm gonna go myself and see if all this stuff is still available. Like if a single rider is still available, that's jackpot right there. That is jackpot right there. If single rider is still available for especially Radiator Springs racers, so that's a secret. So but yeah, it's still up in the air. Let's get to the question real quick. I think I put a poll. Let's look at the poll I put earlier. I think yesterday, talking about this. On a poll, how many of you guys voted so far? All right, let's get to the poll. All right, I did put the poll up yesterday. I think 19 of you guys voted so far. Okay, great. My question is a follow-up question. After hearing more information about the new Disney Genie service and the new Disney Genie Plus feature, which is basically the old Max Pass, are you more excited about the launch this fall? And pretty much it's even. Right now it's 53% you guys still don't like it. 47% say yes, you ready. You're especially if it makes your experience that much better. So this looks like it's pretty 50-50. People are like excited about it, or they're still on the fence and not gonna like it at all. So, like I said, I'll give it a few months. Honestly, if it comes out by the holidays, I'll give it to like after the holiday season to make my final verdict if this thing is gonna really work or not, or if it's like gonna be a disaster. But I'm thinking positive. You know me, I'm a positive person. It's gonna take a little bit to work the kinks out, but we'll see. We shall see. All right, let's see. We come back to that. Uh, oh yeah, the parks. All right. So parks are getting busy, folks. Parks are really starting to pick up right now. Um, I was there a couple of weeks ago, met up with some friends, and it was busy over at Disney. I didn't get a chance to make it over to DCA, but Disney was like just foot traffic was busy, busy, busy. It's almost back to normal. But like I said, but the rides, we were just mowing through the rides. I think the longest line we waited for rides was 25 minutes. I mean, even though there's a lot of people in the parks, getting through the rides and attractions were like piece of cake. We still did at least 10 to 12 attractions, 13 attractions that day. So it's busy, but it's still very enjoyable, especially when it comes to like eating and stuff like that, eating your meals. It's still enjoyable. I'm still able to find a place to sit down and eat, which is still a big thing for me because I love to eat at Disneyland. So, but yeah, it's starting to get closer. We get to the holidays, folks. It's gonna be quite interesting to see if the attendance keeps getting increased. And I just checked today. I was gonna check some more. I wanted to try to go more dates in December, and December is almost sold out for reservations for the Dream Key. So hopefully more dates will open up in December, or only day I'll be going to December is New Year's Eve. So we'll see how that goes. All right, we got some more comments. Which I wish the execs would make the right decision. All right, let's talk about the trams. Let's talk about the trans cover Disney Jedi. That's right on my topic. All right. Yeah, so you guys know they just released the news late earlier this week, yesterday I think, that the trams are not coming back anytime soon. So a lot of speculations behind that. I've heard stories that the trams are like more than 20 years old, and there's too much maintenance on them. They like bring them back up. You know, they got to change the tires, they got to batteries and stuff like that. Just the maintenance and upkeep, just the labor cost and all that stuff. If you look at the business, people forget Disneyland is a business too. So if you look at the business side of it, even though it doesn't look, sound right, and it's efficient, effective, that's a good. That's kind of a good idea right there on the business side of it. But on the consumer side of it, that's not cool for us consumers. They're trying to save some money, but they sacrifice our comfort. So it's like a double-edged sword. But personally, I don't mind a walk. I mean, I enjoy the walk. It's good exercise for myself. But I feel for people who are not able to walk that long of a distance, and they have to take a break. So yeah, that's a tough one. Hopefully they'll come up with some idea and just bring the trams back sooner. But there's no word of when exactly that means. So but yeah, then you got to think about the PR issue and stuff like that. If they did bring them back, how will we act? Will we act like crazy and stuff like that? Will we like before like cutting people in line and all that good stuff? It could be a total nightmare. So it's a loaded question, but I'm with you. I mean, I would love to have the trams on after a long 12-hour day. That'd be awesome. So that'd be awesome to be off your feet. I feel you, Cobra. So hopefully, something will happen, and we'll get these trams back sooner than later. But that's where we're at right now with the trams. So we have to wait and see. All right, so have some more people jumping in. What is going on? Where are you? Where do you hang out the most at Disneyland? Pretty much at Disneyland. Pretty much. Lately, I've been hanging out mostly over in I was say Galaxy's Edge. That's the place I like to hang out the most. Is Galaxy's Edge. I just love to just chill over in Galaxy's Edge. You know, that's my favorite place right now. Um, Other than that, I've been over in New Orleans Square lately a lot. Just hanging out and chilling over there. But my number one go-to spot right now at Disneyland is Galaxy's Edge. So just love to interact with the stormtroopers and stuff like that. And Kylo Ren if he comes around and tries to harass me. So but yeah, I just love just hanging out and just chilling in Galaxy's Edge. It's like a totally different world, period. Because like you don't think you're in Disneyland anymore. But yeah, um, I'll say DCA. DCA, I would say my favorite spot over at DCA is I would say possibly Avengers Campus. So I can spend a couple hours in Avengers Campus just watching the shows, the live shows and stuff like that, and interacting with the heroes. So that or Cars Land. Both those Cars Land, I hang out in Cars Land too over at DCA. All right, let's see. Cobra says at least provide buses for both garages. Yeah, see that's the thing right there. You could do it for the Toy Story lot, but they do have a boatload of uh what you call that, the scooters and stuff over at the parking structure. You know, it's so much they could do. You know, so I feel that. You know, so but it's a complicated situation. I just hope they get it resolved soon. You know, so but yeah, what is going on, Lori Jean? How are you? Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, that's that. That's what's going on with the trams. So hopefully we'll get them back. The monorail's going is testing. You know, so hopefully they'll start. Hopefully it brings start using the monorail first, possibly for just Disneyland hotel guests. But we'll see. We'll see how all this stuff plays out. They have to do something soon because the parks are getting more and more crowded. Pixar Pier is where we hang out the most. Oh yeah, I like Pixar Pier. Pixar Pier is pretty cool too. Pixar Pier, they got a spot over by, right under the symphony swings, where I just like the gazebo area, where I just like to go and just sit and chill and just just have a little drink or something like that. Nice quiet spot right there. No, we don't hear no noise. I don't hear no feedback or anything on this end. Hopefully, what you're hearing probably clears out. But anyway, let's get back to this. All right, yeah. So let's talk about. All right, let's talk about the virtual queues. All right, so I think more news just broke about the virtual queues for I think I mentioned earlier, web slingers. So since web slingers, if you guys notice, like it's way easier to get a boarding group for web slingers than it is for Rise of the Resistance. Now, I think I was there on a Saturday and I forgot to get, I think I was there at 12 noon. I forgot to get on the boarding group for web slingers. And I got on like around 12:20 and it was still available. I was able to get a backup group. That's crazy. You know, so web slingers is kind of slowing down. So with that being said, I'm thinking that they just said that on not so busy days, web slingers will be going to like standby. So I'm thinking probably like on Tuesdays or Thursdays or something like that, you'd be able to get on web slingers through standby. That'll be pretty cool. But I heard Rise of Resistance might be coming that way too. Because when I got on Rise of Resistance the last couple of weeks, I mean, the queue is getting longer and longer. So I'm thinking they're prepping for a standby for Rise of the Resistance as well. Because they already have it in Florida for standby. So we shall see, people, how this stuff will turn out. But I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear how you guys, your thoughts on web slingers going to standby. Your thoughts about what do you feel about the Disney Genie Plus, the Genie altogether. What do you think about that? Talk to me about that. Yeah, leave your comments in the comments and let's talk about that stuff right there. Hey, we're closing in on 1,500, folks. Closing in on 1,500 members of the D3 family. We're at 1472, so we're 28 away. So if you guys new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that like button. I see about how many likes I see so far. Make sure you guys hit that like button. You know, do what you gotta do. Get this channel. You know, that's help the channel out a lot. So, thanks for your support. Make sure you click that like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right, let's see. Hoping EP Ripley Logan Melder comes back soon. Yeah, yeah. But let's see. That stuff's coming back. The Big Thunder's coming back pretty soon. They're coming. Big Thunder's coming back on the 6th, I believe. But yeah, all right. Let's see. Getting caught up with everything. We talk about that. Oh, okay. So, how many of you guys have seen the new Star Wars Star Wars Hotel Star Cruiser that's going to be opening at Disney World this spring? That looks insane. I mean, that looks incredible. I think I might have to make a trip down to Disney World probably next year, late in the fall or something like that. I wish I had the money to go stay a couple of nights at that Star Wars hotel. That looks incredible. That looks like it's gonna be incredible. Pretty much just like a cruise on land. What are your thoughts on that? Is the noise annoying? I don't know what to do with the noise. What's it sound like? Is it like a buzzing sound or what? Might be the computer. Is it too loud or what? We're gonna try to work through it, guys. Sorry about that. You're gonna try to work through the noise. All right, let's see. Um, I'd rather spend extra money at Grand California Hotel. Yeah, that's a good option right there too. That's a good option right there. Grand California is nice. But Brenda, how are you tonight? Thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. But we're just talking about everything, Brenda. We're talking about like the Disney Genie Plus. Talking about that stuff. I talked about how it's both. It seems like it's gonna be really cool, a really cool service. The free version of it. At least the free version is gonna be really cool. But the verdict is still out about the actual Disney Genie Plus, the Fast Pass portion of it. That's the verdict is still out about that. So we'll see how that's gonna work out. But any more questions? You guys have any other questions you want to ask me? Questions about the parks or anything. Your time to shine. You have about 30 minutes left. Any questions or concerns you have about the parks? Oh, and also you guys know, thanks for your continued support of this channel through Buy Me a Coffee. Bunch of you guys, got like 15 of you guys who are already contributing to Buy Me a Coffee. Um, that keeps the channel going. If you guys like the content on this channel, this channel does not have a Patreon account. I need more hours, but anyway, despite that, I'm able to get the Buy Me a Coffee account. If you guys really like the content, if you really like the tips I give, you just want to just give back to the channel, no pressure at all. You go to Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/D3plus. That's buymeacoffee.com/D3plus. I'll put that link at the end of the live stream up for you guys. So I appreciate all you guys. I have some regulars that contribute on me. Liz contributes a lot. Yeah, Brian that contributes a lot. All you guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That means so much to me. But anyway, questions. Let's see, any questions or comments coming in so far? Let's see, Steve Jackson said fast-paced ticketing in the background. Oh, it might be, I don't know what that is, man. It might be my refrigerator or something like that. Yeah, it might be the refrigerator or something like that. I got a lot of things going on in here, so. Let's see. I'll probably listen back later on and see if it sounds really. It might be something else. What is the next walkthrough video I'll post? Let's see. Oh, okay, good question. I have one coming out tomorrow, Cobra Disney. I have one coming out tomorrow around, I think noon. Noon. I have another walkthrough coming for you guys. So stay tuned for the next walkthrough video tomorrow at noon. I think that one is going to be, I think tomorrow's video, I think I'll talk about Tomorrowland. So I walk through Tomorrowland tomorrow and just give you guys a background, talk about topics going on, what's going to be going on with Tomorrowland and stuff like that. So hope you enjoy that when it drops tomorrow around 12 noon tomorrow. Indiana Jones, yeah, Indiana's going to be closed next month. I think I covered that in the update. So I'm going to cover it again in the update coming up for November. Closing at the end of the month, I believe. Yeah, for refurbishment. Thanks for the reminder, Laura Jean. Yeah, see, the clipping just it's probably something else, guys. It's out of my control. So it's out of my control. So it's probably a system issue or something like that. So hopefully we just work through it and just get through it, and hopefully it'll stop again. So, but yeah, man, I'm glad you love the walkthroughs. So I like doing the walkthroughs. I love bringing Disneyland to you guys. That's why I do this channel. So just bring my experiences to you. Like you just live, see my experiences. Anthony Davis, what is going on? The best season to go. I like Christmas. I think Christmas is the best season to go because you have all the lights. The food is better. Yeah, it's just that much more magical at Christmas time. The giant Christmas tree, the whole atmosphere is just more magical during Christmas. So Christmas is the best time to go to Disneyland. Better than Halloween. I think that's hands down for me. Hands down. Halloween is okay, but nothing beats Christmas at Disneyland. Yeah, Finding Nemo. I talked about that too on the update. Finding Nemo is come back in the winter, so no set date yet. Let's see. Any more questions? Questions, comments, all that good stuff. How you guys like the channel so far? I'm thinking about making some more changes. If we get to like 2,000, I might make a couple of changes. So we'll see. I've been thinking about this a lot, so I might make a big announcement if we hit 2,000 followers. So, which is around the corner. Let's get to 2,000, guys. Still got time. My goal is 2,000 by the end of the year. We're close to 1,500. I think we can do it still. So, tell everybody you know about this cool channel. And we hit 2,000. We're right around the corner from 1,500 right now. So, let's go. Listen, we got a good crowd here tonight. Got about 8-10 people on right now. Make sure I'm catching up with all the comments so I didn't miss any. Let's see. All right, let's look at this. Did I cover everything? Yeah, I think I covered everything. Talked about Genie Plus, the parks, and all that stuff. But yeah, like I said, I'll be back my next time I'm back in the park will be on. Right now it's gonna be October 30th, so I don't have any plans going anytime sooner. I might be at Downtown Disney probably the next couple of weeks, but back in the parks I'll be back on the 30th. Then it's on in November. I'm like almost every week in November I'm in the parks. I think November 6th, November the 13th for the opening weekend of the festival holidays, and November the 27th, that's Thanksgiving weekend. That's the next time I'm in the parks. Then, if they open up more dates in December, I'll probably go early December. I'm definitely going on New Year's Eve. I'll be at Disneyland for New Year's Eve, Rocket in 2022 on December 31st. So if you guys going, make sure you say hello. Have any more questions? All right, let's see. Do you know any cast members personally? I used to. I used to know a few of them. I do know a couple of cast members right now. I do know a couple of cast members. I know a couple that work on security. So Yeah, I know a couple of cast members right now. I do have know a couple. Uh, Sometimes they tell me some good stuff, So I'm gonna do a poll possibly to see. I know we have more cast members in the family as well, so I might do a poll and see how many cast members we have in the group. So, but yeah, I do know personally know a couple of them. Let's see. Small World, yep. Small World be closing at the end of the month for refurbishment for a couple of weeks. You guys know that for Small World Holiday. I put that up on a update as well. Angelica asked, "Have you see? Have you ever been to the park on Christmas Day?" No, I've been on Christmas Eve though. It's fun. I've been to Disneyland I've been to both Universal Studios and Disneyland on Christmas Eve. So it's interesting at Disneyland on Christmas Eve. It's like a regular day. Then it just gets dead around 6 o'clock. Around 6 o'clock at night, the park just empties out because I think everybody is waiting for Santa Claus to come. So but the park gets like empty like 6 or 7 o'clock. You just tear the park up on Christmas Eve. So I think the park closes at 11 too. But yeah, Christmas Eve is the best day to go. One of the better days to go to Disneyland. But I heard Christmas Day is like packed. It's packed on Christmas Day. I've heard. And on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is a mess. New Year's Eve is so much fun, but it's crowded. It's like controlled chaos. Ryan, new. How are you? All right, let's see. What's the best food in Disneyland? Good question. By far, folks, I say this every week, Ryan, at Disneyland is the Plaza Inn. Because me and one of my friends, we had dinner there um, recently. I love the fried chicken at Plaza Inn, but I tried the pot roast this time, and it was just as delicious. Nice and tender. Oh my goodness, nice and juicy. The pot roast was so delicious. So I highly recommend the Plaza Inn for a good dinner. Yeah, the pot roast and fried chicken with the green beans and mashed potatoes and a biscuit. Oh my gosh. That is so delicious. I highly recommend that place. That's the best place to eat at Disneyland, in my opinion. Alright. Yes, Brian. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you make sure you subscribe to the channel. Any Disney questions, feel free to ask me. I'm in the parks a lot too. I love meeting Liz. Stopped by. What's going on, Liz? How are you? When I'm going to the parks again? I'll be back in the parks. My next scheduled date, Liz, is on October the 30th. So I don't know if I'll be able to sneak in a date before then. I'm gonna try to look, but because the calendar is filling up. But October 30th, I'll be there with some friends from out of town. So I'll probably be walking around. I might be at downtown Disney. I might go to downtown Disney this week or next week. But actually in the parks October 30th. Then I'm pretty much almost every week in November I'll be in the parks. So I'll be there on November 6th, November 13th, and November the 27th on Thanksgiving weekend. I'll be there. So yeah, those are my next dates. Uh, yes, Brian. Great to meet you. Main Street Electrical Parade is coming back next year for the 50th. That's so cool. I love the Main Street Electrical Parade. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, the fried chicken is bomb. I love that fried chicken. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely try that. That's number one. Number two, Ryan. The French Market's really good. I like the French Market. So I love the jambalaya over there. They have like some rotisserie chicken over at French Market as well. Um, I think what did I have? Where did I have clam chowder? I had the soup. I think yeah, I did. I had some clam chowder from over at the French Market just recently. That was pretty good too. So they had the clam chowder in a sourdough bowl. It was really delicious. So yeah, French Market is number two. Number one is Plaza Inn on Main Street. Top two spots. All right. All right, Cobra, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Good crowd tonight, guys. Thanks for like stopping by and chatting with me. Liz says, "Oh, you'll be there on the 27th for Oogie Boogie Bash and the 28th. Nice, 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 nice. All right, yeah, I wish I could go sooner. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I might make an appearance sooner, but I'm thinking right now I'm sticking to the 30th. All right, let's see. Any more? Let's look at this poll real quick. So, any more people voted? All right, got 20 people voted so far in the poll this week's question. After hearing more information about the new Disney Genie service and the new Disney Genie Plus, which basically the old Max Pass, are you more excited about this coming? The launch in the fall. Looks like you guys are still half and half. 55% you guys are still not excited, don't like it. 45% are actually excited and excited what if it makes you, especially if it makes your experience that much better. So 20 so far, you guys voted. Thanks. It's good to poll the people. I like to poll my people. All right, let's see. I'm catching up with some of these comments right here. Any yummy treats you should try? Like where at? Like where at, Liz? Like I like my usuals. Oh, for Christmas, I know they have. I love the hot chocolate for Christmas. Uh, Especially for the festival of the holidays. So many good treats. I love eating out the kiosks. I love that they have the shrimp and grits out. Um, a lot of they have a lot of cool sliders at the festival of holidays. So, but yeah, a lot of cool treats there. I can't not wait. I think one year, I think they had like this hot chocolate sundae. It was really cool. It was like this hot, and it had hot chocolate and a scoop of ice cream in it. It was insane. It was like mint, peppermint, or something like that. That was really delicious. Hot chocolate sundae. That was unique. It was delicious too. Oh yeah, all the Christmas stuff is gonna be starting to come back too. Oh, Christmas. Oh, Disney treats for Halloween. Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't know. I haven't really had any Halloween treats yet. I haven't had any big recommendations for Halloween treats yet, Liz. But I haven't heard anything big must have so far. That's kind of interesting right there. I haven't heard anybody really rave about something in particular this year. So nothing really big I've heard so far. I hope that answers your questions. Just the standard stuff I think so far. All right, let's see. It's 45 after, folks. I might stay like a few more minutes, like 10 more minutes. So, any other park related questions, concerns, or stuff like that? Secret hideaways, anything like that you want to know about, let me know. But yeah, so a lot of cool stuff coming up. Um, yeah. Oh, here we go. I hope we get to get that. Oh, the mummy popcorn bucket. That's like a hot item right now, Liz. I've heard that's like a hot item right now. Up that and those tumblers at Disney World. Those are two hottest items right now. So, but yeah, I heard that's just limited to one person. One per person, those Mickey buckets. Those are cute, by the way. But yeah, like I said, let's see. I hope to get to. Oh yeah, Space 2020. I want to go there too, Lori. The Space 2020 restaurant at Disney World is so cool. I want to try that restaurant as well. So many cool stuff going on at Disney World next year. You got that open. You got Tron opening in the spring. You got yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster wrapping up next fall. You got spaceship. You got Space 2020. You got the Star Wars hotel opening. And you have Ratatouille. Man, a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna try to make. I'll see. We'll see what happens next year. I don't know if I'll make a trip next year or 2023. I want to try to go next year to Disney World. Then I'll start try to make my arrangements to go to my first international park. I want to try to go to Disneyland Paris first. Then I want to try to hit up Tokyo. So that's my goal in the next 5 years. Hit Disneyland Paris and Tokyo first, or Shanghai. Did you collect the McDonald's? No, no, I didn't get no, Liz. I did not get caught up in that craze right there with the McDonald's stuff. You guys not haven't heard? I think they had this big old rush of people going to all the McDonald's in Florida to collect the 50th anniversary toys they had were giving out. It was a mess. So apparently there's like a rush of I think there's shortage of Disney World toys for Happy Meals now because all the grown-ups have been going to McDonald's and getting all the Happy Meal toys. That's crazy. That's hilarious. Has anyone watched the new Muppets Haunted Mansion show on Disney Plus? That's pretty funny. I like that. I like the Haunted Mansion, the Muppets Haunted Mansion. That's pretty funny. I watched it the other night. All right, let's see. Make sure I get up all your questions. All right. Well, looks like I'll probably start wrapping up since we have no more questions. I think I covered everything tonight. But yeah, folks, like I said earlier, the more information we get about this Disney Genie and they start rolling out more info, I'm gonna try to get that to you soon. So yeah, this once more news information breaks about this Genie Plus stuff, I'll get it to you guys as fast as I can. But yeah, that stuff. Then, like I said, I'll be in the parks in a couple of weeks. Ton of videos. I have like 3 more videos coming out for you guys. I got my tomorrow. Like I think I'm gonna drop it at 12 noon tomorrow. My Tomorrowland walkthrough. That's tomorrow, and I have another. Actually, I think I have a Galaxy's Edge walkthrough coming pretty soon for you guys. And I'm back to my point of view experience. So I have Alice in Wonderland coming out pretty soon. So stay tuned for those 3 videos come out in the next couple of weeks. And mixed in with some other stuff, of course. So yes. A lot of good info content coming your way, guys. Good stuff. All right, folks. Well, I guess I'll start wrapping things up with you guys tonight. It's been so fun to get back to talk to you guys pretty much almost on a weekly basis. So we'll see how this goes. I might be back on next week the same time. pending the baseball playoffs. Now we'll see what happens. Next week, who's playing and all that stuff. But anyway, um, I'll probably, yeah, I'll probably be back here next week. If my schedule changes again, I'll let you guys know if I make a schedule change. But right now, let's shoot for next week, next Wednesday at 8 o'clock. But with that being said, folks, thanks to guys again for hanging out with me for the last hour. Again, guys, thank you for contributing on Buy Me a Coffee. I know Liz contributes a lot. Thank you so much. Brendan contributes a lot. It's like 15 of you guys. Thanks for doing it. If you guys are new, I'll put the link up for Buy Me a Coffee. It's buymeacoffee.com/D3 Plus. It's buymeacoffee.com/D3 Plus. So thank you so much for that. And I'll probably be back, yeah, as soon as more news breaks about that. Thanks, Duchess. Go Dodgers, of course. Go Dodgers. Um, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm gonna be so nervous. I'm gonna be so nervous tomorrow. So it's gonna be a great game, great series so far. We'll see what happens. So the further the Dodgers go, hey, we'll see what happens. So like I was saying before, thanks for hanging out. I know you got a lot of other audience out there. Thanks for sticking it out, hanging out with me for tonight. I love giving you guys information. I just want to make your experience much more magical when you go to the parks. That's why I do this. So, all right, folks. Well, you guys take care, and I will see you really soon. You guys have a good night. All right, take care. Bye.